We're coming up to the end of 2021. It's less than 2 weeks until Christmas, and today we'll have a look at a gift idea that's somewhat unconventional. And bear in mind, we are over 2 decades into the 21st century. As a child growing up in the 1980s, I thought that by now there'd be an end to world hunger, we'd have flying cars and regular trips to the moon. Whereas what actually happened is that most of the human race spends its time staring zombie-like at their mobile phones whilst we shuffle our way through the apocalypse. So, if you're looking for a gift for a special woman in your life, why not spend £75, that's around $90 on an alarm clock? Now you're probably thinking, why on earth would anyone want one of those? These days we all use our mobile phones. Well, this one's different. So this is the little rooster, and the clue's in the name, because another word for rooster is cockerel, often shortened to cock. Yes, the little rooster is for ladies who want to wake up happy. What they do is they set their alarm, then pop it down their knickers. Then there isn't so much an actual alarm, more of a vibration. There are a range of settings, so the lady in question can wake up to gentle stimulation, all the way through to pretty much having her clitoris blown off. And that's fine. But who is designing these? Is this what the doctors and scientists are up to these days? Fuck finding a cure for cancer. Let's invent something for birds who are too lazy to masturbate and want to wake up wetter than a broken fridge. And if you're wondering where I found out about such an item, well, it came up as a pop-up on a really disturbing article I was reading that explains that many young men can't comprehend how their underwear works. In the background, I can hear the engine of a quad bike. That's the sound that heralds the arrival of a moron. Apparently, many men under the age of 25 are unaware as to why most men's underwear has a hole on the front. And if you're among them, here's a hint. Men are able to urinate while standing up. Of course, women can as well, but then piss tends to go everywhere and it ends up looking like that very niche porn made for the Germans. According to the article, in some countries, up to 80% of young men don't know what the rather obvious penis hole is for. So when they go to the toilet to urinate, most of them either pull their underwear to one side, or even weirder, lower their trousers. I can't say I've ever seen that happen, but that's hardly surprising given the etiquette of the average gent's toilet, where what one does when using the urinal is stare straight ahead and don't acknowledge the existence of any other bloke in there. To the point you could be at the piss trough and your long lost brother, who you feared had perished in the Amazonian rainforest 25 years ago, could arrive, and the most conversation would be, right? However, if I were in a gentleman's toilet and the guy next to me lowered his trousers and was stood there with his arse out, I'd wonder what the fuck he was in there for. Because even though I'm a huge advocate for gay rights, back in the day, it always used to be really fucking creepy when certain men of a homosexualist nature would use the public conveniences to conduct their activities. Because if I'm using a public bog, it's because I have bodily activities, not because I'm looking for an afternoon of light buggery. So as the year draws to a close, it transpires there are men out there who don't know the correct way to get their dick out of their underwear. So I'm going to guess they're not very good at using that part of their anatomy. And if that's you, don't worry. If you want to satisfy a woman, buy her an alarm clock, which when it goes off will have her gushing like Niagara Falls. Once again, truly, we live in an age of wonders, and as ever, thanks for watching.